I see the kernel, Kernel, kernel inside, white. Okay? It is open. Open. What do you see? I see small little black seeds inside, very tiny, like mustard. Okay, take one of the seeds and open it. So he takes it and opens it. What do you see? He said, I see nothing. Then the father says to the son, it is from this nothing that this huge banyan tree has come. Understand the meaning of nothing? It's not nothing. It's the essence of everything, but it is so invisible and minute that with our eyes we cannot see. So, in this search, in this journey, you and I are going to, from tomorrow, look at this world and see how real it is. I don't know. We'll examine. Looks real. Near the sun. We'll see how life is taking us along on its journey. We'll see how everybody finally goes and then they write R.I.P. Rest in peace. We are going to find out if we can have peace before that. Not when we rest. In fact, my guru, Babaji, used to say that R.I.P. actually means rise if possible. Nobody has accepted the challenge. So we are going to examine all this tomorrow, a day after, and you're free to ask me questions. Don't think, oh, how can I ask this question? It's a little silly. Nothing is silly. I have good friends who keep mailing me silly questions. What do we examine them? So, this is what we are going to do, and I hope you have a good stay. It's a beautiful place. It's like staying near the Himalayas. Today I went to have food in the evening, and from the window it was like Kedarnath standing there. Did you see?
From my room, one peak was showing.
You're lucky I can't see from my room. I saw it from the dining hall.
Very beautiful.
It has its own significance, The majestic peaks with snow. So we are slowly climbing up and seeing if we can reach the summit. Who knows? Who knows? You might go back after having climbed, or you may be halfway and continue to climb. But I can assure you, at least you would have moved a few steps. Humbly, I'm saying this. So there we are. Okay? So if you don't mind, today, if you mind, today we can end with this. Is it okay? I'm also a little tired. And I once in a while need to stretch my legs. Tomorrow I will give you no excuse. What time is the satsang?
9.
9. So 9 to, we go on, we'll see when to stop.
7 AM is meditation.
Yeah, that they all have the program. 7 we have meditation, yes. Tomorrow we just meditate. Then in the talk, in the discussion, we will discuss different modes of meditation. Then you can do what you should. So there we are. Okay. Now, some people have requested for a one-on-one. The problem is there are around 100 people here. So if I have a one-on-one, giving 10 minutes to each person, how many minutes does it make? No, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the practical side. So I'm just thinking, unless it's very personal, after an hour or half of satsang, we can have small group meetings. You can discuss matters which you don't want to broadcast. This is possible. One-on-one, we'll see how it goes. If there is time tomorrow, No, day after tomorrow, little bit of time, we'll try and work it out. I'm saying this only because of the practical difficulties, not because I'm afraid of meeting anybody. No. And believe me, there was a time, there was a time when I used to sit quietly in my place near the hills in Madanapalli. People used to come, 1, 2, 3. We used to meet, talk. I didn't have a cook, I cooked for them. We had tea. And we did many things. Then my master had told me, write your autobiography sometime. So I wrote my autobiography. Then the circus started. And now there's no time. I can't get that kind of time which I used to. But then, believe me, if I find somebody really, really serious, I will take the person away. But generally we don't get that kind of time. But it's okay. Are there any restrictions? We are talking very freely, right? So, I had a very good friend, much older than me, who was a well-known teacher. He used to also come to Switzerland sometimes, to Salem. So one day, we were really very good friends. He was much older than me, of course. So one day, in the evening, in India, the subject given to this person, I'm not using the name because I never told this. The subject given to him was, which people wanted him to talk about, was meditation. By the time the talk ended, it was evening. The sun was setting. So he, in his usual style, it is not his own style, it's an ancient style. The great teacher Shankara, who wrote the Advaita philosophy of monism, adopted the very same principle. Not this, not this, not this. When you can no longer eliminate, then what remains is the truth. So finding the essence through elimination. Tough job and dangerous for some. So when the subject was meditation, the whole 1 hour, he took up all forms of meditation that we know of and dismissed them as this is not meditation. So nothing remained. Everything was demolished. And the sun was setting and the crow flew across. And it was quiet and beautiful and nice. Like this. It was meditation. Without a word. Then suddenly in the front row somebody stood up and said, "Sir, then what is meditation?" And he just put his face in his hands and said, "My God, what a generation." We'll see, we'll proceed. Yeah, it's about how many minutes? 14 minutes. Thank you. Not bad, I thought it was 15 minutes. So, we will be meeting also otherwise in the dining hall in next class. And when I'm in the table, don't get worried. You can come and sit. See, look, I'm not wearing any robes, I don't have any paraphernalia. I'm like you. So, keep that in mind. Okay? And people who have read my autobiography, do I look normal?